Yo, what's good guys? So literally coming to another revisit. This is the White Ladies Priory. Now I'll tell you a bit more about the history of the place when we get down there, but for now this is literally where I'm walking down, heading to the Priory. And yeah, we're going to see obviously if there's anything changed, which I doubt it, never really is with these historical places, but we're going to see a bit more in depth with the history, and we're going to go more in depth with obviously the filming. So yeah, I'll see you when we get there. So here we are folks, we're at the White Ladies Priory. There's a photo of it. And yeah, this is a 12th century nunnery, the ruins of a late 12th century church of a small nunnery of White Ladies or Augustine canonesses. Oh, so this is where we're going to in the distance. Let's go and have a look. So as I say, I have been here before, and I have been at night time as well for a paranormal, but literally never caught anything when I've been here. I mean, to be fair, just to like talk to you a sec, to be fair, like I didn't actually do a lot of paranormal here. We did a little bit of a spirit box session, which was an app. Again, I don't believe in them applications. I think they're a bit far-fetched. They just spit out words and stuff like that, so need a really proper spirit box, I think. But yeah, we're not here for the paranormal for today. I probably will briefly mention a bit about it, what happens here. But this is where we are. I'm sorry about the sun. I'm trying to get away from the sun here for you. There we are, look at that. It's beautiful. And as we come through, unfortunately the land around it is not being cut. Last time I come it was all cut and that, so here we are on the archway. I'm going to face the other way because of the sun. Look how beautiful the archway is. There's not a lot to say about this place because it is only a small church, or a priory, because it's a White Ladies Priory. But as you saw on the sign, it did actually say it was an old church as well. So we've got a few ways in. We've just come through the middle. There's one way there. There's also a way here. Unfortunately, again, people are scratching their names in, and also stupid words. This is what happens there with these places. As I say, it's literally just like a rectangle with a door, an archway door there, centre screen right there, and it comes through to obviously this one as well. Nothing too special, but again, it's a revisit to see if any more's crumbled away. I mean, these were like 4 years ago, man. So literally, there's like 4 years ago I did these revisits that I've just been doing today, and yeah, it's crazy because like obviously we've got new people on the channel, new people to the Facebook page, and you guys haven't seen none of this, or you might have done if you stayed around for 4 years, but I wasn't really that popular back then. Obviously I'm not saying I'm like the best at now. I'm like obviously got more followers now, which is good, and I appreciate that. So I do appreciate every single one of you. But for you guys that are new, this is the White Ladies Priory. It is only a small little priory. I think I am going to come back once again at night time to do an actual paranormal, but I'm going to get a proper spirit box first. I don't know what this was here, just a square on the floor, but we've got the archway windows. Yeah, there's like 3 entrances into here. So yeah, that's literally all we can see. I'll just do a 360 for you. As I say, it's nothing too massive, nothing major, but it is a bit of history, and I do love myself a bit of history. I mean, there's only really this wall that's sort of stayed in the Priory. So I think what we'll do now is we'll have a look what it's like from above. I've got my drone with me. Let's go in and send it up. Bit more history on the place of the White Ladies Priory. It was the 12th century, built in 12th century. It's now a ruin. After an uneventful history, it closed in the 1536 in the early stages of the dissolution of the monasteries. So by 1587 the site of the priory had passed to a branch of the Gifford family, and a timbered framed manor house was built adjoining to the priory ruins. Now obviously I can't see nothing around us so far. It is literally just the middle of nowhere. But yeah, there is some tales of this place being haunted. Now obviously everyone says that there's always haunted places. Obviously there's usually the same thing as well. There's usually monks around here that are seen. But yeah, they reckon that people have, I mean, from what I've read online, people are saying that they've been here before at night time, they've come early. They've ended up waiting for a couple of other people come. When they've sat there waiting for people to come, they've heard people banging on the side of the car, which is obviously up in the distance. You can park up on the lay-by. Could be anything falling off trees and that. But yeah, he went to the location and he said that they've heard a lot more stuff going around here. They've heard voices. So people have done EVPs here and got like people talking and stuff. They reckon they see people say they see the white ladies as well, walking through with white dresses on. And also they said that there's a lot of monks that are seen here. So I mean, there is a lot more history online you can see yourself. Obviously I could be here all day and tell you about the history of the place, but there's not really anything more I can tell you, apart from if you do want to know a bit more about the history of the place, there is obviously more in the description. As I said before, I am not literally a good reader. I do try, and I can read. I just sometimes mess up. It's weird. So it's probably because I don't read that often. Maybe I should get back into reading some books and that, or books if you're not from Stoke. But yeah, this is the White Ladies Priory, and I think that's all we can really show you. Not really anything else I can show you from here. So I'm still here just walking around, and I've just heard the gate bang. It is quite windy like, but the gate's on the latch, and then I've just heard running towards the Priory. So I'm not saying it's anything paranormal, but I was just talking about the paranormal. Someone could be here. Let's have a look. Did you hear that? But yeah, this is the square that we're back to, and I think this is literally the rest of the Priory. You're not supposed to be climbing on them, you know. It says on the things over there, it says no climbing and that, so be careful. Probably because obviously this is a bit lean, didn't it, as well, so you don't want it to fall down. What we'll do is, folks, we'll walk around the side I want to see just obviously what's around the side. I don't think there's anything, but we'll have a little wander around because you can like walk around it, and as you've seen from the drone shots, obviously it's like a rectangle. But yeah, I mean, I had to tell that kid then, I mean, he was climbing up on the ruins and that. I don't usually get involved, but I thought to myself, like, I'm gonna have to say something, because if I'll show you in a minute, it's leaning at the side, so it could just fall down. But I'm just gonna start you back from the side here. This is where we're going. Just gonna have a little wander around, and the kid is with his family, so see if his dad or mum say anything. But as I say, we're just going to go round the outside of the priory, and you see there's not really a lot to see. So I did tell him obviously not climb on, and then he's back on. Shows disrespect to kids these days, eh? But yeah, we are going to keep walking up this way. And as I say, there's not really much to show you from the outside, but I'm just giving you a feel of how big the place actually is. And then from this side, you've got the full shot of the priory. As you see, this wall that's obviously still there, and all that. So yeah, well, what I will show you, and if you want to know what this is a landing pad for my drone, which I didn't really need, because obviously I just used the stones. I just brought it because I knew that it was covered by grass and that. But yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. Look at this. Look how much, I mean, I'm vertical now, and that's leaning. So it is quite bad. That's it for that one. So hope you've enjoyed that. Don't forget to check out them social medias on the screen, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. And just to prove that I wasn't being an arsehole, it does say please do not climb on the ruins, but some people do it. And yeah, just want to add that I don't usually get involved with stuff like that, but it only takes him to fall off, break his neck, and then the family's going to sue the English Heritage, all because the kid was stupid enough to climb up there. Now I know kids will be kids, you know, we've all done it, we've all climbed things we shouldn't do, we all go in places we shouldn't have, including me. Civil matter and that. But when you're climbing on ruins that are like 12th century ruins, what happens if they crumble and fall? You know, you fall, you break your neck, you die. You know, it's one of them. I don't have to tell you this, you know this, common sense. But when his family's there and they don't actually tell him either, I mean, they could have done, but at the end of the day, he didn't get down until I said something, but then he was back up and his family was in there with him when he was back up, so surely they would have said, like, get off it. They might have done, they might not, I don't know. But yeah, just have a bit more common sense, you know, when you come to these places. Obviously, if people are watching who do like to climb things, it's just a bit disrespectful. So yeah, just thought I'd have a little bit of a rant. See you soon.